as you were saying, say like young animals are giving will give you tough time.
Yes.
So I'm saying maybe what advice would you give to someone like start with animals like 10,000 or something like that?
10,000 is too much.
Okay.
You see, there are average cows,
Okay.
average something like 6,005, 7,000.
Okay.
It's a bit average, better than buying 4,000.
Okay.
You see, mostly at that age, people are sometimes uh, interested in the breed, and right now, breed and color too has been hyped so much that has made cows very, very expensive.
Okay.
So if you are a beginner, I wouldn't advise you to go for a trend. I wouldn't advise you to go for something which is trendy, like Budali, like Raji. Mostly even the Rajis, the problems involved in Rajis is just normal. Rajis have lots of issues, diseases, their disease resistance is somehow lower than most of our local breeds. So
Okay.
if you want to start, I would advise you to go for those ones. I would advise you to go for our local breeds. If you go for our local breeds, they are a little bit disease resistant.
Are you talking of the Bobojis or which breed are you talking of?
The bobojis are extremely short, so their market value is low.
Okay.
So you can go for something which has taller legs.
Something like Degeji, Yayakana.
Yes, yes, the yakana, they give at least they are a bit moderate. They have moderate sizes, and they will fetch you good market value,
Okay.
which is better than going for Rajis, and they will give you a lot of problems. So if you get this local breed like the Boku Boku breed, the one that they use for farming,
The Mosiji type.
for those one the name I don't know the names like that.
Yeah.
So if you get those Boku Boku breeds, the wild breeds which are a little bit taller, for those ones they are very resistant to certain diseases.
Okay.
And they are easy to handle.
Okay.
So as a beginner, if you go for something like that, which are moderate sizes, like 7,000, 7,005, 8,000, within that range,
Okay.
is better. But for the 10,000 and above is for rich people. Not everybody can afford 10,000.
Okay.
10,000 is a huge amount of money.
But someone will say, I have the money to do it. I have like 20,000. Can I go in for 10,000 like two?
Yes, if you have 20,000, you see, you have to budget. If the 20,000 is going to be the 20,000 for the business itself, with feed involved, you don't have to go for 10,000 too.
Okay.
You go for something 9,500, 8,000. You use the remaining amount of money to buy medicines in stock.
Okay.
Medicines that you can use for either 6 months or 7 months.
Okay.
So for your targeting, if you have 20,000 and you know you can get extra money somewhere else to take care of the animals, fine. You can go for 10,000 too, or go for 9,000, 9,500, 11,000, and those ranges. For those ones, you can get older animals which have the height.
Okay.
And now is your efforts that you are going to put into fatten them and make them more attractive and marketable.
Okay.
So if you have the money, okay, if you can even exceed 10, because there are cows that are lean, they don't have plenty meat, but because of their structure and the skin that they are very expensive. 15,000, 20,000. If you have the money and you can buy those and you can take good care of them, that's number one. Taking good care of them is number one.
Okay.
You can take good care of them, you can fatten them, and you'll be able to get a good market base.
What do you mean by taking good care of them? What involves? How do I take good care of them?
Okay, the most important thing is their sleeping place,
Okay.
where they are going to sleep, because you can't buy a cow and leave the cow to be walking around and just be feeding itself.
Okay.
They call it Allah Nimfi, Shanu Allah. They are just surviving on God. So
Okay.
you can't just buy a house. So before you even start the business, at least you have to get an accommodation which will suit the cow, and you have to get feed for it. So number one, accommodation. Number two, feed, and the third one is medication, constant care. you observe the animals. If there are other sicknesses that you see, you treat them.
Okay.
So that's the good care. So if you get something 10,000, 15,000, and you take good care of it very well, and you get a broad market base, like maybe your location, people come there to buy cows. So at least you selling yours will not be difficult.
Okay.
There are people who have plenty cows, but because they don't have length,
Yeah.
and because they don't know how to market their animals are still in the house and they can't even sell.
That is true.
So if you are able to take good care of your cow and you get good resale value, or you have people that can come and buy, then you at least get something better out of it.
Let's tackle about issues in the industry. Are we our own enemies? What is going on? Are we moving forward since the one that I came to interview you till now? Have you seen any improvements, or we are still at one place as livestock farmers?
Well, there's been a massive improvement because people are waking up,
Okay.
and we ourselves have realized that we are being left behind,
Okay.
and nobody is coming to help us. So we have to help ourselves. So you at least you see within the past few years, some livestock groups are springing up. People are creating groups here and there, just like Sana Farms and others created the Cash Gooder. So we are realizing that we can move individually.
Okay.
So we would have to at least have a strong organization to.
Have you registered? Are you part of the group now?
I've already registered. You can see my farm on the profile.
Okay.
So at least people are just coming together so we can move along. So I would say is the industry is improving bit by bit.
Okay. I see. What, in your opinion, what do you think we can do more? Like, aside the groups and things, what can we do more, in your opinion, to get the attention of the government? I've been saying I think we have been neglected by the government as livestock farmers, cattle, goats, and sheep. They only care about the poultry farmers. What can we do, in your opinion, as a farmer, being with the experience?
It's not neglect. You see, if you don't have a good mouthpiece, it will be difficult to carry your message along.
Okay.
So the mouthpiece, one person can't just stand up and go to the ministries and want to do something for himself or want to do something for cattle farmers. It has to be a joint a stronger organization.
Okay.
You understand? So rebuilding these organizations, as I said, you can't just go to the government and or the ministries and be demanding for certain favors and other things. You can't.
Okay.
You understand? So it's all about we coming together to. If not, it's everyone for himself.
Mm,
If we are not strong enough, you see, for within the last 2 months, my brother, I was struggling with foot and mouth.
okay.
My whole ranch, there was just an outbreak of foot and mouth, and I wanted just common vaccine. Hmm?
Mm,
Everywhere you call, they will tell you that Asan, Ebiniho, Asan, Ebiniho. And I know the vaccines come in, but because we do not have a good mouthpiece, you wouldn't even know where the vaccines will go to. I called someone in KNUST. He said, in Bar, professors need to call the farm.
wow.
That's what he told me. In Bar, I'm going to call the farm, and I'm going to call for me. So you even wouldn't know that the medicine is ill.
Mm,
You understand? But if at least we have something, if we are united and something like this comes in, at least it will be posted on platforms, then you all carry along. If you are interested, you go in for it. If you have to pay, it's even free most of the time.
okay.
But if you have to pay something small and get it, at least it's better than not getting it at all.
That one is true. So, yeah, yeah, like we are not able to come together as one.
Yes, we are not able to come together. But if we are able to at least come together, the last time I mentioned is that the competition is too much. But everybody with how he sees himself or how.
The competition, is it among ourselves as farmers or what is it?
Yes, among ourselves as farmers.
Okay.
Among because gatekeeping, maybe an eventually will be a war. Material, I will give you the location. You go and spoil there. So everybody is fighting for himself.
Okay.
You understand? Because we've not been able to formulate a specific feed for our cattle. You see, those who do the poultry, they know that if you go to this shop, you get poultry feed. If you go to this shop, you get feed for your pigs.
Yeah.
If you go to this, but we don't have any specific shop for designated for if you are livestock feed. You have to go roam around, fetch for your own feed. So you going to fetch for your own feed, who are coconut will free honor, or before for the shepherd.
Okay.
But someone has having his poultry feed store, you buy the quantity you want, you go. Another person will come and buy the quantity that he wants, and you go. But you, Mohammed, if you go and see a place where they sell cassava peels, you will gather the cassava peels and come and sell, adding your own profit to it.
Wow.
So it's taking us all behind. So everybody's fighting for himself.
Okay.
You understand my concern?
Yeah.
So that's the problem that we are facing. But you see, most of the time people don't complain about the medications, even though the medications are expensive. But if you go to the vet shop, you will get them.
You get medication. Yeah, that one is true.
But for the feed, one or no, and the ones that you even go and buy them from the shop, they are even more expensive. At least the waste that we give our cows, I won't say it's waste. It's waste though, but it's food for us. So the ones that cassava peels, the maize stalk, all those things, the maize chaff, it's now expensive. You have to go and fetch for them yourself.
Okay.
That's the problem now. So it's not that we are, and yes, it's a system that is beating us.
System na yeba two ye no. System na yeba two ye no no.
System now,
Okay.
so you have to work around the system.
Okay.
You have to work around the system to help yourself.
Okay. Okay. I see. This year, what is your vision? What do you want to achieve as Galaxy Farms, the CEO? What has been your vision this year? The year is almost at the end.
The vision is plenty, and you see, at times you don't envision something, but it will come to pass.
Okay.
So, as I said, our vision is just to be alive because everything comes later.
Okay.
If you are alive and you are strong, then Alhamdulillah, it's the vision itself.
Okay.
So I would just say so much because who are they?
Sure.
So we buy cows, we lose cows. We buy cows, we lose money. But if you are still strong, then you are able to go and come back. I think it's a plan.
That one is true. I see. Kumasi, how do you compare farming in Kumasi to Accra? Yeah, I don't know. You know, sometimes there are some beefs going on. Someone will say this is Kumasi breed and stuff. Charlie, though it's fun sometimes, but how do you see it?
So I've never farmed in Accra before, so I will not be able to compare. I will not be able to compare Kumasi to Accra. But you see, things in Accra are expensive.
Okay.
Accra is hard to come by a land that you take your cows for grazing. If you are in Accra proper, farming will be difficult for you. It will be different from someone in Accra, in the outskirts of Accra.
Sure.
You understand? Someone who can take his cows out for grazing. So even in Accra itself, there is different demography. There are people who are able to take their animals for grazing. There are people who can't. So they have to buy everything the animals eat.
Okay.
So even farming there itself is not the same. I can see, I in particular, I mean, I'm close to the bush. So right currently the animals are out for grazing.
Okay.
And I'll feed them when they come indoor too. So I wouldn't compare myself to someone who is also in town.
Okay.
You understand? So
Sure.
it's just different. Just different. You can't compare the businesses to others. Same way you can't compare the price that you will sell yours to the price that that person is going to sell his.
Okay.
You understand? So cows in Accra are relatively expensive than cows in Kumasi, if I should put it that way, because of that's for those who do their fattening.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's normal though. It's normal for that to happen because the more you put in, the more benefit that you should get.
You are doing fattening and breeding as well. Which one is more profitable? The debate has been going on. Someone will say breeding, someone will say fattening. Which one? Which side are you?
I enjoy both.
Okay.
I enjoy both because for the breeding,
Which one? Which one brings more money to your pocket?
oh, the fattening is quick.
Okay.
For that one, you can't beat it. The fattening is quick. The breeding is slow but profitable. The fattening is quick and profitable. You see, because the fattening, you are able to use 6 months to get a cow ready for market.
Okay.
6 months. So that means within a year, you can go twice.
Sure.
The money that you use to buy the animal, let's say you buy the animal 10,000, and within the year, you are able to sell twice and at least get 6,000. You have 16,000.
Yeah.
So that's plus the profit plus any amount of money that you put in. Let's say the money is now 16,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
16,000.
Sure.
I have a female cow which is 10,000, the same like the male cow that you bought, and the female has given birth. It will take another year for her to give birth.
Okay.
And that year, the fattening has gone twice. You with the female, you are still standing at one place. She's pregnant.
Okay.
She will give birth within the year two. The one with the fattening has gone twice again. So he is going 4 times. You are still on one bull
Okay.
with the baby. You understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
So mostly the breeding is a side hustle which will give you profit in the future,
Okay.
not today. So that's why mostly those of us who do the breeding, we try our best to select nice animals, quality, and beautiful, so that in the future, if you are going to sell, at least you make something reasonable out of it. But both, it goes both ways. The fattening brings quick money. The breeding will bring the money slowly,
Okay.
slow but sure. So the advantage I get is the money I input for the fattening. The ones I do the breeding, they get the leftovers.
Okay.
So while the fattening is bringing money, you use you use part of the money to feed the breeders.
Okay.
You understand? So it's a plus to me, and so it's good. Both are good, but if you are there, let me put it this way too. You see, you can't be in a car proper again and be doing breeding if your packet is not strong.
Sure. Sure. Sure.
Yes. So because breeding takes time, you end up putting your money in a hole. Feed the cow, waiting for the cow to give birth. She'll give birth again. She'll give birth again. You are still investing. So, for the fattening, you feed short time. You saw feed short time. You saw that one too is also good for certain people.
Okay. I see. I see. What do you say about my videos before we end?
For Mohammed, you say the as Anthony Becker say, "Fruity unyame."
Okay.
Mhm. God has done his. It's left for man to do what he comes to do to man, for man to go for it. First of all,
Come again. Come again. I like that word. You said God has done what?
God has done his.
Okay.
So it's left for man to do what he can do for man.
He left it what man can do for man.
Yes.
Wow.
It's left with what man can do for man
Okay.
to develop or for man to go for it. So you don't know where your papa is. It's
Hmm.
not always about money.
Yeah.
It's about exposure. You see, the first video that we did, which I always thank you for, and I always thank God for linking us up. And I know there are people underground that connected us, even though they don't want their names to be mentioned.
Okay.
So just gratitude that I'll give to all of you, because Galaxy is now Galaxy because of Allah and because of Muhammad.
Wow. I'm happy to hear that.
I wouldn't have reached where I am if not because of that single video that we did. The calls come in, I saw you with Muhammad, blah blah blah. Business come in, people come for reference from you. Oh, and I want to do this with Galaxy. What do you think? So it's you are doing much for humanity and much for the cattle business. Thumbs up.